Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for November 10th, 2017. For your Friday, it's going to feel like we time warped into the month of January with highs expected only in the 30s across the entire region. Some places may not get above freezing across the northern tier, and it's going to be very breezy. Wind chills are going to be in the 20s, below freezing all day everywhere. Just a raw day, and we'll feel like we warped into January. Here's the high pressure moving in with this deep trough settling into the northeastern United States. This high is going to allow for mostly sunny skies today, so that will be a plus, but not a good day to be outdoors. If you're out susceptible to the wind and working outdoors or what have you, you're definitely going to feel it today. Our bodies aren't really accustomed to this kind of temperature yet, especially with the wind blowing. That's going to make it feel much cooler. Tonight we're going to have the first hard freeze of the season for much of the region, and we also have freeze warnings in effect from the National Weather Service in our coastal community, or actually the coastal areas and southern areas. Reason they're not further north is because we've already had freezes in those areas, so it's not a headline thing. They only issue those when the first freeze occurs, so you can kind of prepare for bringing plants inside or things like that will be damaged. But one thing you can do, if you have not done it yet, you need to winterize your pipes and things that are susceptible to pipes freezing and pipes bursting. You don't want that to happen. You'll have a mess in your basement like I had a few years ago because I didn't pay attention to that, and then I had a mess in my basement. So you don't want that. So moving forward from this, we're going to get into the overnight period. This high is going to continue to move eastward, so we're going to have clear skies overnight, and then the overnight low temperatures are generally in the low 20s for most in the southeastern side, but we'll be in the teens for lows up in this region. So very cold. The only caveat to that is that the winds will be dying down a little bit, so it won't feel as harsh overnight as the wind chills created during the day. It's just going to be a bad day to be outside regardless, and a cold night tonight to follow up. But that hard freeze is going to be area wide, so that pertains to everyone as far as winterizing is concerned. Going into Saturday, not much of an increase. Temperatures will go up a little bit, but we're going to have temperatures probably on either side of 40. So still not warm by any means. It's still well below average, but it won't feel as bad with the winds, of course, not as bad as they were on Friday. So today's going to be the worst day, and then once you get to Saturday, it's going to mellow out a little bit. High pressure is going to be right overhead, and that means you have some calm winds and continuation of those mostly sunny skies, but temperatures only go up slightly. Once we get to Sunday, it starts picking up a little bit more as far as temperatures go, and we get into the at least the middle 40s, in some places maybe upper 40s. And but we will have the system moving in from the west. This is now trended much weaker on guidance today on both the GFS and the European model, so this will not be much of anything at all as it comes through. It looks like on Monday morning. Now Sunday night you'll have an increase in clouds the second half of the night. Sunday is dry completely, and then we get into Sunday night we have the increase in clouds, and then Monday morning you could have a stray shower here with this. That's all there is. See this little light grays? That's the lowest amount of precipitation on the scale. So some areas will get a brief shower, it looks like, and then clouds giving way to sun later on Monday afternoon. Behind this is actually not a really cold air mass behind this, the second one, so it will maintain below average. I mean, average are now running somewhere in the mid to upper 50s for highs generally across the region. So if you're still hanging around 50, 52, not as bad as it will be today and tomorrow, but it's still going to be below average for this time of year, and that's going to continue through the 7-day period. So we don't expect any relief from that, from the below average temperatures. That's going to continue, and we're not expecting any precipitation other than early Monday morning in our 7-day period. May have to watch this next front. There's another cold front coming through later Wednesday and Wednesday night, but this is falling apart too. So you might just have a few showers overnight Wednesday night, if that. And then that moves through and we turn to partly cloudy skies here on Thursday. I'm Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for November 10th, 2017. Have a great Friday.